Morning, Murray. What a splendid day. Murray's here, darling. Now, we don't want him to think we're having some kind of tiff now, do we?
I hate this stinking English village with his one stinking shop with 3 loaves of cream bread and 6 videos. I used to be someone. I want to work again.
Let's finish this little chat tonight, shall we?
Now. Do it now.
Jolly good. See you then.
Dominique! Dominique!
Eden Management, putting you through.
Morning, Gloria.
Dominic, your wife called at 8:20. Ring her the instant you get in.
Oh, right.
She phoned again at 8:24 to say that if you haven't called by 8:30, she's going to cut all your ties in two. At 8:45, she left another message. You now have the largest tie collection in Western Europe.
Yes, thank you, Gloria. It's quite unnecessary to read them all out. And can we please get some flowers in reception? It really is so depressingly dowdy.
Christmas shopping, Tony.
Something wrong with that?
Yes, it's January.
I get it. Just because a guy has the foresight to do next year's Christmas shopping at this year's January sales, he's some kind of cheapo sleazebag.
Well, yes.
Wrong. Rule 1 of business strategy, Gloria. Always think ahead. Summer coats, buy in winter. Winter coats, buy in spring. Property, buy in wartime, sell in peacetime. Wish I had the photos. Last year, I bought this unbelievable holiday villa in the Lebanon. As soon as the strafing stops, prices are going to soar.
Coffee? I need coffee.
Ah, another late night, Joan?
I bet I didn't get 20 minutes sleep last night. Still, that's the price of having an 18-year-old lover.
What? You were up all night doing his homework.
Look what he bought me. The French is so romantic.
Mille fois?
For the 1000th time is to celebrate the number of times we've made love.
You just met the guy 6 months ago.
Oh, it only averages about 5 times a day.
That woman's incredible. She's been entered more times than Disneyland.
Morning, everyone. Hi, everyone. Morning.
Oh, God, I need this.
Nectar.
You here again? You're going to be here every day?
95% of actors are out of work, Murray. The 5% who make it are the ones who go that lonely extra mile.
Do you really think that one day Steven Spielberg's going to step out that lift and say, I'm looking for an asthmatic, bald, fat actor with no dress sense to play a love scene with Michelle Pfeiffer? Any ideas?
You've seen my dream.
Well, I've got a job. Sitting around a dump like this all day, reading magazines, drinking coffee, wouldn't suit me.
Well, now we're all here just to say that we are still a bit short of famous faces for the anti-nuke rally a week on Sunday.
Well, anti-nuke rallies went out with the 80s.
Oh, well, of course, a nuclear war wouldn't affect you, Atin. As we all know, cockroaches survive.
Right, Tony. Do you want to open the bowling?
Yeah, just finalizing a 2-album deal for my new puke metal band, Halitosis.
Oh, them.
Oh, them? You say that like they're a bunch of tattooed psychotic degenerates who bite the heads off cobras live on stage. Which, okay, they are. But they also have the potential of being our biggest clients.
I hardly think so, Tony. Quality, that's the lifeblood of Eden Management. Not a bunch of here today, gone this afternoon, guitar twanging rabble from some ghastly black country council estate.
Hey. I'm all for quality. That's why I didn't sign those 2 girls who wrestled naked in a pit of baked beans. Despite the fact they were a huge draw. And if you brought your own toast along, you could even get a free meal after the show.
Joni.
I've just signed that sexy new weather girl from Sky. Can't remember her name for the minute, but I really think she's going to be the new sexy young weather girl.
Oh, you mean like,
Yes, that's it.
Good signing. At ease.
Jack Brickman's funeral this AM, then I've got a lunch
Jack
with...
Brickman's dead?
Poor dear Jack.
Popped his clogs on Friday.
He's been with us for 20 years.
I did send a memo.
But surely we should all be there.
No, full agency turnout. Business he's pulled in the last couple of years is lucky to get more than a standard reef and a bit of a card.
You have all the charm of a yeast infection.
I do have 2 record companies bidding for his greatest hits, though. If we can get it out in the wake of his wake, so to speak, we can pretty much guarantee major chart penetration.
God!
Sorry, we're making money at this end of the table, Helen. I know how offensive that must be for you.
Atin has a point, Pumpkin. You don't have clients, you have lost causes.
My clients have long-term potential, Joan. Novelists, playwrights, serious actors who need nurturing, who need caring.
Who need washing? Who is that revolting Irishman who's been in your office for the past week?
It's Eamon. He's a tortured, misunderstood ex-alcoholic, manic-depressive genius.
Oh, not another one.
Am I the only one here who believes that we should care about our clients? That being an agent isn't just about sucking people dry for every last cent we can screw out of them?
Well, now moving on. News of the week. Monica and I went to a bit of a bash over at Mike Cain's on Saturday. Got talking to Roddy Preston. Yes, bored with Hollywood. He's over here now looking for representation. Yeah, and actually signing a movie star of Roddy's caliber would be a real partridge feather in the old hunting hat. Now then, he's popping by for lunch, so if you could please all be available to roll up the red carpet, it really might help. Thank you, my dears, that'll do. Tony, just a quick word. Re my wife, Monica, she who must go shopping.
Shoot.
Getting a bit bored and little stopping in the swaff, and she's been talking a lot lately about going back into movies.
Ah, she was a Bond girl, right?
Well, amongst other things, yes.
Yeah, I remember. The Spy with a Golden View. Ran around with 007 in a butt-floss bikini and cleavage you could yodel in.
Yes, well, that wasn't the only role that she ever played. But anyway...
And, didn't Bond diddle her in the back of a gondola?
The point is, Tony...
Yeah, that's right, because there was this terrible pun about the guy in the rear with a long pole.
Tony!
Sorry, film buff.
Wondered if you might not arrange a couple of lunches for Monica. Maybe with a few of your old L.A. crowd next time they're over. I don't expect anything to come of it, but a little attention, Tony, a little glamour, before we reluctantly admit that there's no future anymore for Monica in movie land. And perhaps my idea of an antique shop in Little Storping isn't such a balmy one after all. Are you with me?
Gonna be tough.
I know.
Judy, Pumpkin!
Jen, the most awful thing has happened.
Did I tell you about Gerard? He just wants me all the time. I swear my knees haven't met in 4 months.
Joan, listen. This morning, I was arrested for shoplifting in Marks and Spencer. I forgot to pay. I walked out with 2 of their new gourmet game bird range.
Aren't they delicious? Have you tried the guinea cup? Oh, my God!
I'm the presenter of Crime Call. I'm a national icon for truth and justice. And now I'm going to be in a string of unfunny sketches on Spitting Image.
But didn't you explain it was a mistake? Surely they're not...
They are.
Of course. It's supermarket policy. They should have a sign-up. We always prosecute minor celebrities.
What am I going to do?
Look, let me pop downstairs, talk to our lawyers.
I'm looking through the sample covers now.
Jack's back?
It's gross.
Death, rattle and roll? Who designed these, Gary?
Look, I'll pop into the office after his funeral and we can go through them then. Okay, man. Cool.
Oh, do you hear that? Do you hear that? He's working again. I did it. I saved him.
How are you feeling?
I'm all right.
God, you look good in black.
God's sake, I am his widow.
If I didn't have such superb self-control, I'd throw you in the back of that hearse and have you on the coffin.
You're unbelievable.
Man born of a woman has but a short time to live. Like a flower who blossoms and then withers.
Can't talk now. Who? RCA. How much? Does that include North America? And that percentage is on the cover price, yeah? Far out deal.
My mother.
Man born of a woman has but a short time to live.
Sorry. Thanks. Thought I turned it off.
Gloria, darling, when Roddy Preston arrives, do you think it would be possible for you to smile? It's just that he's such an important, oh, forget I mentioned it. Roddy, my dear fellow. Oh, bless you.
The damn flowers. Dominic, step into my pit. I have some news.
Well, can't it wait?
Absolutely not.
Roddy, would you spare me 2 moments?
Think I got a solution to the Monica thing.
Oh, splendid.
Okay, here's my problem. 10 years since the Bond film, nobody remembers who she is, the old clockwork sticking over.
Excellent, Tony, excellent.
So, first we make her a star again, then we find her a film. But how? Then it hits me. Make a few calls, blah, 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 we get a deal. Monica does a Playboy centerfold. What do you think?
Oh, marvelous, Tony, marvelous. Knew I could count on you. Sorry, Tony, wasn't quite with that. Did you say Playboy?
Yeah. Hey, look what it did for Lizette Anthony. 1 minute she's buffo for Hefner, the next she's in a Woody Allen movie.
A centerfold for Playboy?
Right.
Well, do you mean centerfold without any clothes on?
Well, she won't be completely naked. She'll be wearing a fishing net.
But a fishing net with holes in it?
Dominic, a fishing net without holes in it is a sheet.
Tony, my wife is not going to appear in any periodical which is wrapped in cellophane and stocked on the shelf of a vintage car monthly in W.H. Smith's. She is not going to be blue-tacked to walls in Quick Fit. The only people who are going to see her naked, Tony, are her gynecologist, her masseuse, and in the fullness of time, her embalmer.
Hey, she's going to be mad as hell.
Yeah, well, you haven't told her.
Certainly I told her.
You've told her?
She's coming in. We're doing lunch with the photographer.
But Roddy Preston's in. I don't want Monica within walk-hurling distance of the building. Please, cancel the lunch.
She's on her way, Dominic.
Look, get her on the mobile. I'll tell security not to let her in. 5 seconds, Roddy.
What?
4 seconds.
Oh, these flowers, they're beautiful.
Monica! Could you step through here, please? Gloria, glass of water, 2 Valium, and a reinforced jockstrap.
Roddy Preston? What's he doing here? He spent all of Saturday night at Michael's party trying to fondle my bottom. Pig!
Mr. Preston, you probably remember me. I drove you once when I used to work at Pinewood.
No, sorry.
You were with Jane Seymour. You were drunk, remember? You were sick all over her shoes. She slapped you, remember? No? Wait a minute. Wrong side. How about now?
Earning money, fellow thespian. Mr. Preston, I've seen every film you've ever made, and I just want to say that's the most convincing hair transplant I've ever seen. And I'm including Elton John's.
You can barely see the scar tissue.
How was the funeral?
Fabulous. Close the deal with RCA.
She's here.
In with Tony.
Right, I'm not in. So sorry, Roddy, to have kept you.
Frankly, Dominic, not impressed. Kept waiting 4 minutes, 20 seconds, forced to sit with the animal life in the foyer. No one offers me a drink, and as anyone who knows anything knows, I suffer from hay fever. The thing is, Dominic, I do make a staggering amount of money, and my agent doesn't have to do very much to share in that nauseatingly large bounty.
Oh, stop it, Roddy. You're making me dribble.
So I want the best.
Oh, Roddy, Eden management is the best. I can't remember a single client not being 105% satisfied.
Where is he? Where is that piece of human filth? That venal, congealed, slimy, reptilian excuse for a man.
Someone for me?
This whole agency makes me sick. 20 years he's been with them, and on the day they bury him, only one of the parasites turns up for his funeral. And he's selling the deceased's greatest hits by the graveside.
Bravo! What an audition piece! Somebody sign her up.
I was doing it for you, I swear on my Lotus Elan.
Please.
What are you going to live for? Jack hadn't had a hit in 5 years. Now he's dead, he's hot. I was just trying to exploit that.
At his funeral.
One day you're hot, the next you're not.
What did I ever see in you?
This. This is a new start for us, Natalie. No more sneaking around in cheap hotel rooms. Now it can be something good and pure and wholesome.
Climb on the desk, I'll lock the door.
No room in Hollywood for actors anymore. Special effect movies, based on comics, aimed at 12-year-old boys.
I'm so sorry, Roddy. I'm in with Roddy. Monica. Darling, look, darling, I can't speak to you right now. Yes. Kiss, kiss.
Then the wife's breast implant started leaking. What kind of a city is this?
Roddy, I've been doing a bit of plotting. And before you meet the rest of the first team, I'd like to explain how I see your career over the next 5 years.
Dominique!
First, we find a script.
Christe Dios, madre blood English.
Second, obviously, you read it. Third, could you please spare me just one moment, Roddy? Bursting for the loo.
You cancelled my lunch.
Monica, I am within a gnat's wing of signing the 37th most powerful man in show business, and you storm in and behave like you do at home.
This is my body, Dominic. I will do with it what I like.
It is not your body, it is our body. We're married and we share everything. And I won't have our body, our boobs, and our front bottom on display for all the world to see.
You can't stop me.
Monica, you are not leaving this room until you have calmed down.
Move, or I stick this paper knife into your fat business lunch belly like it's an overripe melon.
Oh, you're going to stab me then, are you?
Yes, if you try to stop me.
Well, go ahead, but please do it now. I'm in rather a hurry.
I'll do it.
Yes, well, you don't appear to have done it quite yet, do you? No. I appear to be completely unstabbed, so I'll bid you good day. You've stabbed me.
Tommy, what have I done?
You've stabbed me, that's what you've done.
You're bleeding.
Well, that frequently happens following a stabbing.
Oh, my darling. Let me get an ambulance.
No, I'm not going to hospital. Roddy Preston's next door. What am I supposed to say? Sorry, Roddy. Have to postpone lunch. Just been partially disemboweled by the old trouble and strife. All this blotting paper, this will mop it up.
You can't go to lunch with blotting paper dressing. You need the stitches.
Get me the medical box from the back of the filing cabinet, please. Yes, there we are, thank you.
What are you doing? Dominic?
Roddy, what can I say? How can I possibly explain why 2 chairs flew through the window? Damnedest thing, it looks like we've had a poltergeist. Still, I've wafted a Bible about and it seems to have cleared off. Look, it's a bit crunchy in here. Shall we find another office then? Oh, hello, Tony. Meet Roddy. Oh, it appears to be locked. 18 can't be in. It won't be a jiffy. After you, Roddy. It appears to be occupied. Oh, really? Goodbye. Oh, 18, there you are.
Dominic. Hi.
And who's that with you? Why, it's Natalie Brickman, dear old Jack's widow.
Hello, Dominic.
So sorry to hear about Jack, my dear. Terrible business. Still, looks like you're over it now. So, that was Atine. He's one of our brighter stars. He used to handle Jack Brickman, of course, and now he appears to be handling his widow. Bit thrown by that, to be honest with you, Roddy. Let's move on, shall we? Now, Roddy, I'll probably asking you some few questions. Firstly, could a company as small as Eden Management manage a client as prestigious as yourself? And secondly, who is this chap who's dangling from the light socket? Well, he's one of Helen's clients. Well, she's been working with him very closely, trying to give him emotional support. And, well, clearly she hasn't quite succeeded. Yes, excuse me. Gloria, darling, we seem to have a bit of a dead body problem in Helen's office. Could you possibly... Ah, Jodie, come and meet,
Roddy Preston.
Just give me a minute to put Judy into a cab. Rotten business. She's been arrested for shoplifting.
Oh, poor old sausage. Still, she'll get the 100% support of this agency. When a client of ours is in a pickle, Roddy, we stand by them.
You thieving bitch! Sticky-fingered, rotten little tea leaf! Rot in hell!
I hope you get life.
Oops! Oh, sorry about that. Bit of a leaky pen problem. It is leaky, isn't it? Actually, Rod, I think I'm in trouble here. Everything's going a bit grey. Oh, yes, the old knees are going.
Is this a suicide?
No, I'm the stabbing. The suicide's in the office next to the bonking. The one past the one with all the blood in it and the hysterical woman in the filing cabinet. Well, Rod, you've had a chance to meet the gang. Gloria's got the contracts if you'd like to sign. Now, you'll have to excuse me because I think I'm going to black out. Thank you so much for popping in. Bye.
In Comedy Playhouse next week, Leslie Grantham plays a bachelor who's determined to sow some wild oats. Next Tuesday at 8:30. Without Walls is on Channel 4 in a few minutes.